All right. Hello, everybody, once again, and welcome back to our current game of Global War 1914 titled Operation Michael, where we are finishing up the Chinese turn. So I got some input from B Nasty on what he wanted done with those random events. So the the second one that was pulled this turn for the Xi Li, they steal all the nationalist money and purchase units, so the nationalists go from 6 to 0. Just bad luck there. And he wants to purchase 2 infantry units, so for 3 each to place in Hopei province. So we go ahead and do that. So that's resolved. And then the last one, the Shanxi clique had to conduct a military offensive. So I was told they wanted to attack from Sichuan into Kuei-Chao, so they will have 1 infantry unit. No rivers or nothing, but it is mountain terrain, so it will be at a 1 versus 2 nationalist Chinese infantry defending at a 4 and a militia at a 2. So we can just go ahead and that out. And as the card says, that's just for 1 round of combat. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and roll his infantry attacking at a 1. That's a miss. And then we have 2 defending at 4. And the red one will be for the militia at 2. And we get 1 hit. So his unit's eliminated, and that battle's over. So that's it for those random events. They're all resolved. Now we can get to the rest of the Chinese turn. There's not going to be any purchases, because again, lost our money. So we can jump straight into combat movement. Combat movement, we will have some. So we will take our cavalry in Nanking and attack into Shantung, along with 2 regular infantry. An artillery unit, and 2 more infantry. And then we'll also attack Szechuan. We'll do a walk, so that'll just be a walk-on attack. We'll have 1 infantry coming from Kuei-Chao, walk on in, and we'll have 2 mountain infantry from Hunan province, walk in there. So Szechuan will become nationalist. It'd be cool to change this roundel as well. I just noticed that in the future, if we could, like to one of these ones instead. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool because they weren't quite the KMT at this point. That's why, like, I've seen in many games, like people keep calling them the KMT, but they weren't the Guomindang yet. But that's more just a personal preference thing. But anyway, so we'll go ahead and put that. Let's see if we can scale it down a bit. Yeah, so that's that. So the Shanxi clique will be able to counterattack if they want into here. because that's bordering. So they would have cavalry at a 2, mountain infantry at a 2, and a militia at a 1 against 2 at 5. So probably not the best attack, but we'll let Binasi decide on the German turn if he wants to counterattack. Normally it would be, well, yeah, it would be after the nationalists do their combat and that, and then non-combat before they do any place units or anything like that. Anyways, let's do this other attack. So we have roll that out here. So the artillery will boost. We'll boost the cavalry. So none of these units are crossing any terrain type to go into there, and it's flat terrain, so don't have to worry about any of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, the artillery. Artillery and the cavalry. Okay, so first we'll do the artillery, first striking at a 4. Alright, and don't even have to do anything else. So the battle's over. Perfect. So we have an artillery, a cavalry, and 4 infantry in Shantung, which is now also nationalist occupied. Excuse me. So again, that'll be up to the Gili clique whether they want to counterattack. Although wouldn't be terrible. They'd have 3 at 2, but it probably wouldn't be the best attack. They'd have 3 at 2, 1 at 1, and 1 at 3, which would be facing 1 at 4 with first strike though, and then 4, which would be at 4. So yeah, probably still not the best idea. But we'll leave that up to them. Oh, damn it. I forget about the retreat again. I did too. That was a walk-on attack, so there was nothing there. That was for 1 round of combat. I don't think that unit retreated. I'll check to see if the infantry in Szechuan would have had to retreat. Because if it did, I don't think it would have been taken as a hit. Okay, I'll watch that back, and then for this video too, I'll watch it back. Well, actually, here, no, this is what I rolled. Oh no, I just rolled the first striking. Okay, yeah, so I didn't even have to roll any of these. Yeah, and it hit on a 2, so it didn't have to retreat. Okay, this should be fine. That I'll double check. Not the walk on attack, but the card. Just to see. Like my guys wouldn't retreat because they're the ones defending, but the attacker may have, because I think it's unless it's okay. It says just attacking nationalist Chinese units. Okay, so maybe it's just them. Okay, never mind. So everything's fine. But I did forget that, so the next round I'll definitely have to remember that rule. Yes, we did combat, so now non-combat again. There's nothing else we're gonna move around. I'm pretty happy. Well, yeah, I think I'm pretty happy leaving things as they are for now. So now it would be if a warlord's attack, and then the warlords can do their non-combat movement for any of the warlords after. And place units, I don't have anything. And then collect income, we didn't go up by anything, so we still get the 3. that we start with for the next turn. And then place units. Again, we don't have any units, but so yeah, Shensi can counterattack if they want, and the Xili Clique, if they want to counterattack, can. But that'll get sorted on the German turn. Anyways, so that's it for that. So now we move into the summer 1915. So go ahead and place these two units on the German and French place units. That's coming in the new update. There are the V3 version of the rules where just to add more variety of certain units, you get free units as the game progresses. Otherwise, they're pretty similar. I still think it's pretty cool because it just gives you extra colonials and stuff like that, trench fighters, and allows them to have more of a presence in the game. But it definitely still would be cool to have some other unique units, perhaps in the future, but never know. Maybe someone could work on that. So the French will get a French tirailleur colonial infantry, and then the Germans, their place units, they will get a Schutztruppe. Yeah, Schutztruppe. Yep. So, and we don't have to worry about the Italian entry rolls. Normally at this point that they would join the war, but as we already know, they joined early because of that Balkan powder keg random event, and they have also been eliminated, at least for the time being. That actually does remind me too, for this battle. Actually, no, that's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe I would have lost the cavalry instead, but that's okay. Yes, so summer 1915. So let's see what happens. So for the west, we get Damascus Protocol. So Britain and the Ottoman Empire must each secretly bid any amount of IPs to the bank. The winner places one free attacking infantry and one free attacking camel in Hejaz. And the little history blurb for that one, Sharif Hussein of Mecca plays the major powers against each other. So Hejaz would be down here. So off camera, myself and B Nasty will decide what we want to bid. So the British have 30, and these damage markers get removed. The British have 30, and I believe the Ottomans have 19, I think. We'll I'll double check that. Yeah, so the Ottomans have 19. So we'll see what happens there. And then in the east, we have 1. So Persian Revolt. So Germany chooses one of the following two options. So A, they can either place an attacking Ottoman camel in South Persia. Agitation among the tribes of South Persia and British influence zone stirs revolt. So South Persia being down here. Odds are that would end up being eliminated, but you never know. Or B, they could place an attacking Ottoman infantry in central Persia. So Germany signs a secret agreement with Persia and takes control of 7,000 gendarmerie. So attacking Ottoman infantry in central Persia would be here. Which that has a better chance of success. I think if they failed, though, because that would be an Ottoman unit attacking them, they would align to the British, I do believe. So again, something we will let B Nasty decide, and then yeah, he can resolve that on the German turn. Actually, both random events too. Once he plays the bid, if he wants to, when he gets to the German turn. Otherwise, that is it. Definitely interested to see how things shape up, and we'll catch you guys next time.